Hello, Future Sharks. Welcome to our academic program guidance webinar, and thank you for joining us. My name is Bao Gessel, and I represent the Graduate Admissions Department at Nova Southeastern University's College of Computing and Engineering, or the CCE for short. And as a heads up, everyone will be muted during this presentation for the best sound quality. So the purpose of this presentation is to go into more details about both our master's and doctoral programs, and also our graduate certificate programs, to provide you with additional useful information and also some tips for identifying the best graduate program. I'll go over our master's and certificate programs first, and then follow with the doctoral programs. There's a lot of information to share, so I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in. We currently have 7 Master of Science degree programs consisting of 10 courses and 30 credits each. And they are the Computer Science program, Cybersecurity Management, Data Analytics, Information Assurance and Cybersecurity, Information Systems, Information Technology, and Technology and Organizational Leadership. So there's lots to choose from. And the MS programs are designed to be completed in 1 year. However, depending on the amount of coursework you plan on taking per semester, and if you plan on being a full-time or part-time student, it could take on average between 12 to 24 months to complete. We also have 2 graduate certificate programs consisting of 4 courses and 12 credits each. And that is the Cybersecurity Management program and Data Analytics program. On average, full-time students can earn the degree in 3 to 6 months. Part-time students can earn the degree in 6 to 12 months. Courses for both the MS and the graduate certificate programs run for 8 weeks and are available online, on campus, and or a combination of both. And on average, students take about 2 courses per 8-week session. And now I'm going to share the specifics of each of these programs. So for the MS in Computer Science, this is our most technical program. It requires a strong academic background in computer science core courses. This program is for people who want to design and develop technologies. They build and model algorithms and apply it to real-world problems. So a strong math and theoretical computation background is required. There are 6 concentrations to choose from. And for those students who need mostly on-campus courses, we recommend to choose the no concentration option. That will give you the best flexibility to choose on-campus courses within the program. And some career opportunities. So these are just a few sample career paths. It doesn't cover all that is available out there. And it's just to give you an idea of the career path or goals that you might have. And what we recommend is looking into these careers as another way to find out if this is the right program for you. Meaning that if you find careers associated with a computer science degree appealing, then it's possible that this is the right program for you. So program-specific admission requirements. Now, if you are wondering whether or not you may qualify for our graduate degrees, I highly recommend for you to pay attention to these program-specific admissions requirements that I'll be covering today for each degree program. Some of the ones for this program is, data structures and algorithms, computer architecture, structured programming in a modern high-level language, calculus. And they are These program-specific admission requirements are aside from the general admissions requirements, which we have discussed in our previous webinars and are also available in detail on our website. And these requirements highlight the kind of base or background knowledge that the admissions committee is looking for in a potential candidate. If an applicant does not necessarily have the adequate background, they may be required to take one or more prerequisite courses during the first semesters of the program. And now the only master's degree program that does not have prerequisites is the data analytics program, just so everyone is aware. And just to note, the prerequisites for this program are meant to help bridge the gaps in an applicant's academic background, but are not meant to complete the bridge. And they do fill holes that some applicants will have, but they cannot span the gap for every prospective student. And there should be some academic foundation that the applicant possesses. So for our MS and graduate certificate program in cybersecurity management, this degree is designed for people who want to select and maintain the technologies and develop policies and processes to ensure the security of an organization. So it's basically security in an organizational context. And there are no concentrations. So the difference with the graduate certificate program is that the focus is on the fundamentals such as cybersecurity, systems operations, and security governance. And some of the career opportunities, again, just some sample careers, is IT program manager, chief information security officer, and cyber policy and strategy planner. Keep in mind that the graduate from this program may or may not necessarily end up in a position of a policy or a leadership role. And for the program-specific admissions requirements, they are data structures and algorithms, and programming in a modern high-level language. And for the prerequisite course, and just to know, this is for only for the MS, not for the graduate certificate. It is the MSIT 501, Foundations of Programming, Data Structures, and Algorithms. Now, as opposed to the computer science prerequisite courses, if admitted into the program, this prerequisite would help bridge the gap entirely, and a strong academic computing background is not necessarily required or needed. Now, for the MS and graduate certificate in data analytics. So this program allows a graduate to go into different departments within a company or different industries to analyze data for ultimately decision making. You know, whether you want to go into business, education, or the medical industry. And it focuses on the application of concepts and methods that are central to data analytics, database management, data warehousing, data mining, data visualization, forecasting, and predictive modeling. So the difference with the graduate certificate program is that the focus is on the fundamentals, such as programming, data structures and algorithms, and data warehousing. And some career opportunities is, data analyst, research data scientist, and also analytics manager. And the program-specific admissions requirements, computer science, business background, information systems background. And these are the undergraduate degrees that this program is designed for, or if you have a degree that is related to. Now, it doesn't mean that if you don't have these specific degrees that you can't be admitted. into the program, as a strong computer background is not necessarily required. As I mentioned earlier, there are no prerequisites for this program. So for the Master of Science in Information Assurance and Cybersecurity, this program is designed for people that are interested in a programming intensive curriculum like the computer science program. And it's designed for the people who want to design, program, enhance, and develop technologies that secure information and systems. And some of the career opportunities, as you see here, as in Chief Information Security Officer, Cyber Defense Infrastructure Support Specialist, and a Vulnerability Assessment Analyst. The program-specific admission requirements is data structures and algorithms, assembly language and computer architecture, structured programming in a modern high-level language, and discrete mathematics. And for the prerequisite courses, you see here it's MSIT 501, Foundations of Programming, Data Structures and Algorithms, Computer Organization and Architecture, Mathematics and Computing, and Data Structures and Algorithms. And so there are 4 prerequisite courses, just like for our computer science program. And just like the computer science program, the prerequisites for this program are meant to help bridge the gaps in an applicant's academic background, but are not meant to complete the bridge for every prospective student that does not have the adequate background. So again, the applicant is expected to have some academic foundation because this program is also very technical. For the Master of Science in Information System, this program is for people who want to work in an organization and help it to advance by using technology. They are like technology organizers. So they don't develop, but they are responsible for the design. And this program is more about managing systems. Information systems focuses on understanding, the flow of data and information and how systems should be organized, infrastructures, and also policymaking. And there are 3 concentrations that are offered: data analytics, information assurance, and cybersecurity management, and the user experience, or UX, human-computer interaction. And some of the career opportunities includes Chief Information Officer, Data Scientist, Information Systems Manager, Project Manager. And the program-specific admissions requirements is a structured programming in a modern high-level language. And for the prerequisite course, it's the MSIT 501, Foundations of Programming, Data Structures and Algorithms. So as you can see, it is the same prerequisite course as the Cybersecurity Management program, and also for our other programs to follow. This is a very popular program option for those that come from a different academic background, as you don't necessarily need to possess a strong technical background, and the prerequisites help to actually bridge the gap. So for the Master of Science in Information Technology, this is actually the most practical program that we offer, and it's designed to be more hands-on degree for practical knowledge. If you are looking to shift careers and want a technical graduate degree, this is definitely the right one to look into. And it's for people who intend to work as computer programmers to advance technology. And the core courses are more technically rigorous and also emphasize problem solving. So there are 3 concentrations that are available here: application development, data analytics, and information assurance and cybersecurity management. For the career opportunities, you see here, so software developer, business intelligence analyst, systems analyst. And the program-specific admissions requirements and prerequisite courses are also here. This is another program where with the MSIT 501 prerequisite, along with the same program-specific admission requirement as the information systems program, which again means a strong technical background is not necessarily required. However, I do want to point out again that the curriculum is more rigorous and programming intensive than the information systems program. And now for our 7th Master of Science program in Technology and Organizational Leadership. So this program focuses on applying organizational leadership to technology infrastructures and organizations. It is geared towards individuals who already have a technical background, but that they just want more skills and knowledge in organizational leadership. So if you're looking to increase your technical experience, this is not the best program to consider. You can think of this program as the new age of MBA combined with technology. And it's a collaborative degree, meaning you'll be taking classes from 3 different colleges at NSU. And it's a very unique interdisciplinary approach to theory, practice, and real-world applications. And some of the career opportunities, as you see here, is training and development manager, project coordinator, operations analyst, program specific admission requirements, again, data structures and algorithms, and programming in a modern high-level language. And the prerequisite course is also the 501. So that concludes the portion of our master's degree programs, and now I'll go over our doctoral programs. So we have 3 doctoral programs at the CCE. Our PhD programs are very competitive, and it is expected that you meet the degree requirements, have professional experience, and a strong research potential in the field. Our admission process does take both of your professional and academic accomplishments into consideration. Before I dive into the specifics of each doctoral program, I want to share some overview information. Each program has 2 pathways. You can apply to the PhD program with either a master's or a bachelor's degree. And I'll go into more details on those paths shortly here. And the program format is delivered as a blend of on-campus and online courses and activities. The on-campus sessions are held at the Fort Lauderdale-Davie campus, and students can also choose online course options. Now, I do want to note here that our doctoral programs are not suited for international students who would need an I-20 to study in the US, as the primary delivery of these programs is online. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. The doctoral in computer science, or our PhD in computer science, is designed for the research-oriented professional with a master's degree in computer science or closely related field. It provides students with the tools and ability to develop creative solutions to substantive real-world problems. Now, the program-specific admission requirements, they are requirements for each of our doctoral programs, but we do not offer prerequisites to fill the gaps like we do at the master's level. So it is expected that you hold a relevant master's or bachelor's degree and that you already have the background experience, such as programming languages, operating systems, theory of computation, and computer architecture, just to name a few. And so here is the curriculum breakdown of the PhD in computer science. So for our MS to PhD, which is the traditional path, is a minimum of 51 credits. So that's a total minimum of 51 credits. And then you would start by taking 5 core courses at 3 credits each. Now, if you choose the BS to PhD, it would be a minimum or total minimum of 66 credits, and you would start with 5 core courses and then also complete 5 electives at 3 credits each. Now, in both pathways, once a student is done with a coursework, they would move on to take at least 3 sections of the CSID 885 doctoral research course, and then at least 3 registrations of the 901 doctoral dissertation at 8 credits each. And for students who do not complete the dissertation within the 24 credits, they would register for continuing dissertation, which goes back down to 4 credits each until the dissertation is complete. Now, this is common and nothing to be alarmed about. On average, students take about 2 to 3 years to complete the dissertation section for all of our doctoral programs. Now, for our PhD in Cybersecurity Management, this program is designed to prepare graduates for positions in the industries of academia, federal, state, local government agencies, and also businesses. The curriculum involves security courses that are both technically intensive and also management focused for a comprehensive approach. And the program's specific admission requirements include holding a relevant master's or bachelor's degree, having the professional experience in information security, and showing evidence of possessing a strong research potential related to information security. And here is the breakdown for the curriculum. So for the MS to PhD pathway, it's a total minimum of 51 credits, and you would start with the 5 core courses at 3 credits each. For the BS to PhD, it's at a minimum of 66 credits, and you would start with the 10 core courses at 3 credits each. And in both pathways, once a student is done with the coursework, they would move on to the doctoral research with at least 3 registrations, and then also another 3 registrations of the dissertation, and then also with continuing dissertation. For the PhD in Information Systems, this one is geared towards individuals that are interested in working in areas such as information systems planning, project management, and information science, dealing more with the operational side of systems. And the program's specific admission requirements include holding a relevant master's or bachelor's degree and having background experience such as information systems, programming languages, systems analysis and design, and statistics. And here is the breakdown. So for the MS to PhD pathway, it's a total minimum of 51 credits as well, 5 core courses to start off with. And then for the BS to PhD pathway, again, a minimum total of 66 credits. And then you would take 8 core courses along with 2 electives at 3 credits each. And very similar to the other PhD programs, you would do the 3 terms of the research courses, and then 3 terms of the dissertation registration, and then also continuing dissertation if necessary until the dissertation is complete. So we've made it to the end of the presentation. Thank you so much. I hope the information we shared with you today was helpful. And again, thank you all for joining our academic program guidance webinar. This presentation will be available on the CCE's YouTube channel for future reference. And as we go into our Q&A, I just kind of want to put it out there that if you have any specific questions about our programs with respect to your personal academic goals and want to discuss it in detail, please feel free to book an appointment with us. We highly encourage these personal sessions, especially if you want that one-on-one attention. Now, the link to book an appointment is on this screen here, and I'm also going to go ahead and put it in the chat as well. So let's go ahead and get the Q&A session started. Please go ahead and submit your questions in the Q&A box. You can also raise your virtual hands as well if you'd like to ask your questions out loud. So we'll be on the lookout. Okay, so I just posted a link to our contact us page. That's where you'll be able to see the link to book an appointment with us. So, my colleague Levely and I, and also Emily is also another one of our colleagues. So, you can schedule an appointment with any one of us, and we'd be happy to assist you. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for attending our academic program guidance webinar, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and we look forward to speaking with you and chatting with you soon.